Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
Well, I'm doing all fine. I can hear some noise
Oh, it's the washing machine.
in the washing machine.
Yeah, where are you from?
I'm from Korea.
Wow.
You're
How old are you?
from Kazakhstan?
Yeah,
Mm.
your accent is like British. Like
Oh.
I have talked to Korean people and their accent like different from yours.
Well, actually, my accents are quite mashed up. I mean, I used to learn English when I was like 2 or 3 when I started learning Korean, so it's sort of my, first language, mother language. But
Ah,
living in South Korea, I don't really have an opportunity to use English in a daily life, so
yeah,
I
sure.
haven't used English for like a decade or even more. So, yeah, my tongue, my accents got, you know, it's hard to
I
tell.
like your accent. And what city are you living in?
I don't think you'll know it if I tell you, but well, it's called Jecheon, but yeah,
It's
you aren't gonna know it
I know some cities in South Korea, but I don't know this one.
because it's a small city, it's a small town.
Near Seoul?
Well, it takes about an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours to get to Seoul by car, but if you take a train, it's gonna take around like an hour. So not that far, but still, it takes some time.
Yeah. I know some words in Korean, like 안녕하세요, 이쁘다, 귀여워, 감사합니다, 고마워, 고맙습니다, 고맙다, 미안.
Where did you learn all those words?
I have learned Korean for for a month or two by myself, because I really like South Korea and the culture. So I just wanted to learn their language, and I started. Then I watched K dramas where I heard those words.
Actually, there are so many people learning Korean because of K-pop or K-drama nowadays.
Yeah. At first, I didn't know about K-pop or K-drama. Like, I didn't know they even exist. But I saw a video from a woman who lived in Korea. So I really like the culture and how the country looks like. And I was like, oh my God, I really want to go there. So, I was interested kind of in Korea. So I just started, and then I saw a small piece of K-drama on Instagram, and then I started to watch K-dramas.
But there's a whole big gap between drama and real life in Korea. Not everyone looks
Really?
like an actor or an actress in here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Korea is so different from my country, so I cannot say that I really love my country, but I really like how Korea looks like the streets, even the supermarkets. I don't know, and like the people. Like when I was watching the vlogs from a woman who is living in Korea, she was like telling about the people, about everything, and she told that like they're so polite, and I don't know how to explain. Sorry. Do they know English? Like, for example, if I want to come to Korea to learn Korean, first, I'm going to talk in English, right? So
Right.
how I would communicate with people?
Well, there's a
Like,
body
not
language.
everyone.
If you want to eat, you have to act eating.
Yeah.
Well, easiest way to learn a language is to make a friend, especially a boyfriend or a girlfriend in the country. So, well, if you're trying to travel around in Korea, I guess that's a good idea to make a boyfriend in Seoul. So he can help. He's gonna
Yeah.
help you.
I see.
South Korea is quite fantasized in your brain, I think. I mean, I'm not saying it's the wrong idea or it's 100% wrong, but as you know, dramas are dramas and reality is reality. So there are pros and cons. So don't just look at pros. Don't just think Korea is like heaven. Like, it may be a sort of heaven for you, but yeah, like if you actually come visit here and if you have expected too much of it, if your expectations are way too high, well, you may be depressed. So
Oh
yeah.
no. Like 2 years ago, I'm dreaming to come to Korea, so it's still a dream, and like I really want to make it true. So I'm working hard, and I'm trying to. So you're studying at university, right?
Well, it's quite complicated. Yeah, I am a student in university, but it doesn't mean that's my, how can I say it? My first job. I'm running my own restaurant. So yeah, that's my
wow.
main. While student is my, second option,
Oh,
second job. Yeah.
wow. Own restaurant. You're cool.
Well, but it's not that big or luxurious restaurant. It's just, do you know tteokbokki?
Yeah.
We sell it.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a tteokbokki restaurant.
I really want to try tteokbokki.
Can you
It's
eat
the
spicy foods? Yeah,
the
it's spicy.
rice. It's really spicy, right?
Not that much for Koreans. I mean, like, there are levels of spiciness, and you can choose it. And it's not really that spicy for Koreans if you choose, the easiest one and the lowest one. But I don't really know your food in your country, so I don't know how you're
Yeah.
gonna feel. So, what's your favorite drama, by the way?
My favorite drama. Oh, do you know the F4?
F4?
Yeah. There's an actor like Kujopyo. No?
Yeah, I think I heard his name, but the problem is I don't really watch drama. So,
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Sad. Yeah, you also don't listen K-pop, right?
I mean, like, I work in my restaurant, so yeah, I listen to it while the music plays, but I don't really find it to listen
Oh.
it. Yeah.
So what is your type of music? Who do you listen to?
Well, to be honest, I listen to classical musics.
Wow.
So the composers are mostly, or I can say 99% already dead long time ago.
Like a Beethoven.
Right, but I prefer a bit later, like Rachmaninoff, Tchaikovsky,
Ah, Tchaikovsky. Yeah, I know.
Prokofiev.
Oh,
But I also prefer Chopin and Liszt.
I know Chopin. I have studied in music school for 7 years, so I know those kind of classic musicians.
For
And
7 years. Well, that's quite long. What was your main instrument?
piano.
Piano. Was it classical piano or jazz or like
No, classical.
classical?
Yeah. Honestly, I hate it. Like for 7 years, when I entered the music school, I was like, yes, I want to learn it. But after 2 years, I was like, no, I don't want to learn it. But my mom already told me that I have to finish this and I can't quit it. So I studied for 7 years. And when I finished it last year, I was like, yes, finally. But now I kind of miss it.
Well, I used to play cello when I was young. Like, I played cello for like 7 or 8 years when I was young. So,
Cello?
yep.
Is it?
The bigger violin. Yeah.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I started learning it before entering elementary school, and I quit it when my friends were in middle school in middle school. So it's around like 8 years.
Wow. Did you like it?
Well, sort of. I mean, I loved classical music and I liked the sound of it. The problem is, to achieve perfection in the music, or at least to achieve the level where you can express your own feeling of the music, you have to practice a lot. Every day, like forever, endless practice. So
Yeah.
those are what makes it really hard.
My teacher, she told me to practice every day at home, but I was too lazy to practice. And when I came to her classes, every week she was like, "You didn't practice." I was like, "Oh, I'm too lazy to practice." So, yeah.
You have quit the music school?
Yeah, so the piano classes, like, there are 7 years. So I finished it, and my dad asked me, like, do you want to go to another music school, like, to become a musician? I was like, no, thank you. I don't like this. And now I quit it, like, the whole thing.
You're gonna miss it someday.
Yeah. My mother always told me, like, one day you'll be thankful for me. Like, you will say, thank you, mom, to making me go to music school, because it's a skill that you need in life.
Right.
And I'll be like, and I always saw her like, no, I'm not going to thank you, because like I hate it now. But now when I finished it, I was like, that was a good experience, you know?
Right. Especially having music skills. I mean, especially a skill to play a certain song that you like. That's something that makes your life very, enjoyable.
Yeah. When I'm hearing a song that I like, I can just go sit on piano and play it.
Yeah.
And I like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It was so nice talking to you. I have my English classes right now, so have a great
Have a good day.
Bye.
See ya.